to the Cinema Gold Show. I'm your host, Larry Lees. Today we're continuing our classic rewind Halloween edition by giving you our review of Happy Death Day. But first, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Poddex, for sponsoring this episode. Poddex are the hottest new tool for podcasters looking to have more meaningful conversations or gamify their podcast. Simply shuffle up, ask a question, and let the content roll. Get yours today at poddex.com and use code Larry21 for 10% off your order. And right now, when you subscribe to our channel, you'll be entered to win a free Poddex of your choice. So subscribe today and get your chance to win. We'd also like to thank Audible for sponsoring this episode. You can get a free 30-day trial and free audiobook of your choice by going to audibletrial.com/Larry21. And without further ado, let's get into Happy Death Day.
See you soon, asshole.
Those under the impression that the meta hip horror genre had crawled back into the grave with Scream 4 might find themselves experiencing deja vu watching Christopher Landon's Happy Death Day. Mind they won't be alone in the feeling. If you've ever watched Groundhog Day, Mean Girls, Halloween, Scooby-Doo, Clue, American Pie, Nightmare on Elm Street, or indeed Screams 1 to 4, this one will resurrect familiarity. As a trippy take on the slasher genre, more playful than the Wes Craven send-ups, there's a lot of fun to be had here, but a feature of slightly less eclectic genre pickings would have been welcome. The start of the film, Tree, played by Jessica Roth, is every bit a Mean Girl in the Regina George mold. By the end, A Christmas Carol comes to mind. Waking up on her birthday hungover in a stranger's dorm, Tree struts through the rest of her day with little regard to the lives of those around her. She turns down cupcake offering, sorry, too many carbs, toodles, and tries to fit in with popular girls, each one horrendous. Throw into the mix her klutz of a hookup from the night before, a doting former fling who hasn't clicked, he's not welcome, and an incident involving chocolate milk, and it's just another regular day. Until that is, Tree gets stabbed at night by a baby-faced masked assassin, and wakes up to do it all again on exactly the same day. Handily summing the plot in a later scene, Tree whines, "So I'm just supposed to keep dying until I figure out who my killer is?" It's no spoiler to say that it rapidly becomes very clear where this is going, at least due to the all-too-knowing that the whole thing pays to Groundhog Day. Uncommon it is to find a film, especially a horror, that's weakest act is its opening. Happy Death Day does rather awkwardly plonk itself in the category, bringing nothing new to the concept. The setup struggles not to seem a little tired, not content from piggybacking Groundhog Day. The instant assimilation to other genres and specific films too feels half-baked. Fine, but distinctly unremarkable. Credit, however, where credit is due. A gear shift somewhere in the mix, and quick wit, neat set pieces, and one deliriously funny montage brings the film to life. Heading up the turnaround once she's given a more rounded character to work with, it's a terrific Roth, channeling that breezy anti-damsel Sarah Michelle Gellar vibe. A charming, don't scrutinize it, dynamic develops thanks to a rom-com subplot with Israel Broussard's Carter, the hookup. So peppy is Happy's Death Day here on that the film actually spins out a genuinely enjoyable ride and some surprisingly smart fun. Running through the potential suspects in a scene that would make Agatha Christie proud. Tree reels off Danielle, Gregory, his wife, Creepy Tim, climaxing to Carter's raised eyebrow with, "The Uber driver I spat on last week? What? Nobody's perfect." Even the director, the genre ripping actually makes a lot of sense. Landon being a writer who has made a career from reeling out umpteen Paranormal Activity sequels, likewise note a soundtrack from 10 Cloverfield Lane's Bear McCreary, and a production credit for Blumhouse, a studio rebooting Halloween. There's nothing particularly scary or gory as it goes in Scott Lobdell's script. This isn't a film that has the surety to balance each of the plates it tries to spin. Not without irony, Happy Death Day's weak link is its replay material and gimmick. At times splendid, what the film really could have done with is an exorcism of the time loop strand in favor of Bill Dillon and its excellent leads to develop character and just enjoy the more unique tenets of a carefree and laugh-heavy teen slasher. Now, on to our project segment. Question is, for today, what do you think of movie theaters where you can order a meal right from your seat? I actually prefer those the most because you don't have to get up and order more drinks, more popcorn, or whatever during the movie, so you don't miss anything. But then I do understand why some people don't like it, because then you got whatever you want to call them, servers, waiters, or waitresses coming in right in the middle of a movie, interrupting your watching of it if you're not being the one served. So I kind of get why people don't like it, but I prefer it when I go watch a movie. Let us know what you think. Do you like movie theaters where you can order a meal right from your seat, or would you rather just order everything from a counter like a regular theater? And as always, you can support our show by joining our Patreon, patreon.com/cinemagold. And also, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps our channel grow, hire more hosts, and pay our writers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.